weather be light? Got some new lights for the workshop. Hopefully it should be a little bit better for doing some filming with this year, because I'm wanting to try and get a few more videos out compared to what I have done over the last, well, maybe last year, regarding workshop stuff rather than the outdoor stuff. But yeah, so let's have a rundown of what I've got planned for this year. Right, as you can probably see, everything's a bit dusty. The first thing I've tried to do over Christmas, well, I like to try and do between Christmas and New Year, is just basically have a general tidy up of the workshop, get everything nice and clean and what have you. However, this year it didn't really work because I ended up making a few things. So I've got a couple of, well, I've got 3 knives made, a couple of Muntjac Catchers. I'll show you some pictures of those, and I've also managed to get a fallow catcher sorted with the Pierre David antler handle on it. Somebody requested one just before Christmas, and just see if I could get it done in between Christmas and New Year, and I managed to get it done. So that was for Adi. Adi's got that one all picked up, and that one's already gone. I've only got a couple of photos of it, but I'm hoping to get some photos off him soon, where he's been successful. So fingers crossed, good luck, Adi. Right, next thing I've got, as you can see, I've got some more lighting in this side of the workshop as well, so hopefully to make it a hell of a lot more brighter. I've been moving things about and just got it, well, moving things about as in crap off the benches. So I've managed to sort of tidy it up as much as I can do. There's still the odd corner that's in there that it's still a bit unruly, but it'll do for the time being. Biggest problem is trying to sort out the dust more than anything else, so I've got a leaf blower coming, which is I've seen used in other workshops where they use that to get the dust up, and then an extraction unit or a fan or whatever to draw it all out. I think I mentioned this back in June, so it's still an ongoing project as it always is. But I've been buying from Cerakote again, so there we go. A few different more colours. So the yellow, well, not the yellow, the orange that I had before was the hunter orange, and I didn't think it just gave enough pop to what I wanted it to, so I've gone for the high vis orange, which hopefully should be a lot better for painting the naked blades with. I've also got yellow, another bright colour, and a nice bright pink as well. And the idea is to do some patternings on knives. So I've got some here. I've got a couple of the naked row catchers. Now these ones still need to be ground, but basically it's putting the bevel on them, and that's pretty much these sorted, apart from sandblasting and then doing whatever I'm going to do with them. So the idea was, or one of the patterns that I've seen from a guy that was using Cerakote on YouTube was, base coat was white. Now I've already done base coats of white, and then he also put some basically patterns on it with the what is this? Vinyl. So like a vinyl stencil. Put the patterning on, and then did like a bit of an overspray with yellow, and then a finer overspray with a bit of black more splattered onto it. And I thought it just gave quite a cool look to it. So that's going to be my plan for this year, is playing about a bit more with the Cerakoting and trying to do a bit more with patterns and what have you. One thing I do need to get though, or try and work out how to sort, is a oven. So if anybody knows about paint curing ovens, or ovens that can be used for paint curing, I need to get hold of one that'll probably stand so tall off a bench. I've been looking at catering ovens, but I can't use a 3-phase because I don't have 3-phase. I need a single-phase one, so that I can easily hang blades up into, because one thing I've done, I've only got a little oven at the moment, and although a blade will fit into it, it's very tight and close to everything, and occasionally I've tapped another knife which has marked the paint on it before it's cured, and therefore I've had to blast it all off and start all over again. So the cost of actually repainting a knife, it'd be better to get an oven that I can fit into quite easy. There is one particular catering oven that I've seen, but they are a bit pricey, and I just need to, basically I just need a second-hand one, or someone that's closing down that's selling these sort of tall ovens, maybe even a lab oven. But if anybody out there has got any ideas, please put them in the comments, send me a message or whatever, because so it is something I'm looking around for. Right, so as well as these nice bright colours and the bright orange, which I'm going to try out, I've also got this one is burnt bronze. Now I think it's in a slightly darker bottle, so you can't really tell the colour of it properly. give it a bit of a shake. Let's have a look. See if it's in the top and you can see it a bit better. I don't know, does that look... Doesn't look like anything, to be honest. Right, this, I quite like this colour. It's, like I say, it's sort of a darky bronzy colour. What I would like to do, again, if I had the oven that were big enough, is to paint the barrel of my shotgun in that, and the action in that colour. But, well, I've got a semi-auto that's in black. Paint the stock sort of like a green colour, and then this bronze colour for the barrel and action of it. I've seen them done before, and I just quite fancy it. And it's my own shotgun, so I just want to have a play about with it. So that's, again, another plan, but it all depends on having an oven big enough that I can put that onto, or put it into. So again, about length of a barrel, so it's 32-inch barrels plus an extra, I don't know, 5 or 6 inches, maybe not that much, maybe about 3 or 4 inches for the action section where it slots into the main action block. Yeah, so it's trying to work out an oven for that, or if there's a way of making an oven, if anybody knows anything about making ovens, that I might be able to, if I just need an element and strip down a second-hand oven and be able to put the element and everything into a new box. That's an option, but obviously it's playing with battery electrics. I'll probably end up electrocuting myself or burning myself. So if I can get hold of one, it'd be a lot better. So yeah, so that's that like bronzy colour. So hopefully I'll be doing a bit more with the Cerakoting. So this bit here was the original workspace. That is all now all tidied up, apart from this pile of tools here, which I'm going to organise into different boxes because I've taken out of the main toolbox that I had, because there's a lot of stuff in there that you'd only use every now and again, while certain leather jobs you're using the same tools over and over again. So I need to put them into just a small box so I can at least take them from this bench, take them onto that bench, and it's easy. These are jobs that I did earlier, leather sheaths for my naked blade. I'm still not fully 100% convinced. I think I need to use the thicker leather than what I have done with the thin ones, just because I'm just a little concerned of the knife going through the side of the leather, which obviously it's a knife for cutting skin. Leather is just skin, so it will cut. But I've still got to have a play about with that. The only thing about using the thicker leather is bending it round to making sure that it fits well. I think these are all the same pattern. If I'm right. Right, so I've got my blade. That's my blade. Black Cerakote. They are available on the website if you want to have a look. This sheath, I'm quite happy how that fits on that sheath. It's quite a snug fit. If you notice, I've got a slight recess here, and it just helps for pinching the blade a little bit, just so it holds it in place. As it draws out, it's tighter on this section, so therefore it's less likely to drop out. To be honest, it's not going to go anywhere anyway. But like I say, it's a little bit thin, and I reckon there's a possibility you don't really want to be putting your hand anywhere along this part of the sheath or on the end when you're forcing a knife into a sheath, and there's not much to grab hold of it. So I need to work out what to do with the sheath, just so, and maybe it's just a case of putting the little clip on the back, and it'll fit in. I'm still not 100% sure yet. Anyway, the thicker leather, which I think is a better idea. This particular one is a little bit too snug though. And I'd have to force the knife into it, and forcing the knife into a sheath is not a good idea. Again, if you don't have it lined up, even in a normal sheath, if you don't have it lined up, you can stick it through the side. This one, again, another thin one, but with a flat edge, so the original to this, like, thicken. Pushing. That fits in quite easy. Slides in all right. And it shouldn't really, once you've got so far in, it shouldn't come to one side, but I'm still not happy, so that one's going to need a little bit of improvement. I still do the Kydex sheaths for them, so, which is somewhat similar to that one. That one's for one of the just normal catcher blade. So, still doing Kydex, but leather, some people like leather, and I just need to work out, I need to be confident that it's you're not going to injure yourself. So that's a little bit of a rundown of things that I've been sort of like messing about with for the time being. I do want to be making some more videos, so I've got basically sort of like try and do a few more for my Danum Blades page. Obviously the Danum Outdoors is basically when I can get out with a camera and film something or be successful filming something. I'm going to be out wildfowling in a few weeks time onto my pilgrimage at Wigton Bay. Last year was a bit so-so because of the storm Isha that come in and the full moon. I don't think it went all in our favours. We've got a moon that's preferable this year. Obviously, you never know what the weather's going to be like. And today is the first day of snow for this year. So, depends what the weather's going to be like over the next couple of weeks. If it has sort of like minus temperatures, they might put on a ban for wildfowling. So that might scupper that one up, but fingers crossed it won't. Generally it doesn't. I think I've only known it happen once so far in the last, I don't know, 20 years or so, I think. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching all the videos last year. Something else, again, if you're interested in me putting them out again, was when I did the daily vlogs through June, just to show what I was up to. Em has now had the full all clear for the time being. She's got a driving licence back, which is what she was more bothered about more than anything else. All she needs to do now is wait for a 6-month check, which is actually going to be in April from the last time she had a scan, just to make sure there's no remnants or any, well, basically any regrowth, because I know there's no remnants or regrowth of the tumour from once it was taken out back in June. So that's all good. So she's going to have a check-in up in April, so she's doing fine. And basically, I hope you guys all have a decent Christmas. I hope you all have a great New Year. Please keep following the channel. If you're new to it, like and subscribe and all that jazz. And I'll try and get some more videos out best I can. But other than that, guys, thank you very much. I'll see you later.